Is it recording? Hey. Okay, yeah, it is. Alright. What's up? It's been a hot minute. Oh, it's 12:21. So sorry, I was looking at my phone. I have some things that I plan on talking about. And there's a hair in my face and I don't know where it is. Okay, I think I got it. It's been a hot minute, but here I am. I've been thinking about doing this video for a while now, but I haven't done it, obviously, until today. So, surprise. Anyways, so this video is gonna be, if you've already seen the title, you already know, what I admire about every sign. I don't know, one day I was just sitting and I just started thinking about like all the positive qualities of every single sign. And I decided to just write it down, and I figured maybe I'd make a video out of it eventually. I wrote this all down in February, mind you. I'm recording this, it's already almost June. So let's just get started because my camera battery is gonna die any minute now. It only has like 30% and rapidly dwindling. So what I admire about each sign. Let's start with Aries. Aries always loves to be first. Well, what I admire about your sign, Aries, is your courageousness, your boldness, your ability to at least come off as fearless, even if you're shitting your pants. Because let's be real, Aries, for me, when I was thinking about it a few days ago, Aries are like kind of like the first line of defense. They're like, I don't know how wars work, so this may not even make any sense. But like Aries are like the first soldiers, like the first linemen, you know? And they see the enemy straight in the eye and they're like, fuck it, we're just gonna go, you know? Like they don't care, they have zero fear, or they do have some fear, but you know what? They know that they're just gonna go through it. Like they act and they don't really think about it. But that's a good quality to certain points. So yeah, that's what I admire about your sign, Aries. The fact that you're so courageous, you're so bold, you go after anything and everything that you want with so much passion. That's great and it's admirable. Next, Taurus. Oh, my lovely Tauruses. I just feel like petting them right now. I feel like Tauruses, they're going through a lot with the whole Uranus transit, especially like the first degrees of Taurus, like the early, like April born Tauruses. I feel like they're going through a lot of changes right now. They definitely are. So what I admire about your sign, Taurus, is your ability to put up with so much shit and still keep on moving. Sometimes it rattles you, but you know how to pull yourself together and get stuff done when it needs to be. I feel like Tauruses, since when you think about the bull, they're so big, you know? Like you could do anything to them. You can poke them, you could do so much, and it takes a lot to rattle them. It takes a lot to like bring them down. So Tauruses can put up with so much, and they'll still keep on moving. I feel like Tauruses are some of the strongest signs in the zodiac. Like they give Capricorns a run for their money. Because even though like, yeah, Capricorns are very hardworking, Tauruses won't give up. Like they won't give up. If they want something, they will keep going for it. And even if other people try to bring them down, like even if the world seems to be crumbling around them, they will still keep on going. And that's extremely admirable. Admirable? That's the word, right? I hope so. So yeah, Tauruses, you guys are great. Like, I know you guys carry a lot of weight, but it's because you guys can handle it. The universe knows, like, you guys are strong, you guys can handle it. So sometimes the hardest lessons are given. So there's still this hair in my face. Sorry. The hardest lessons are given to those that, you know they can handle it. And you guys can handle it. I know it's hard, but you guys can handle it. Gemini. Geminis. I have a love-hate relationship with Geminis. Nah, it's mostly love though. It's mostly love. Geminis. Your enthusiasm and your charisma for the things that you love. You believe you're the best, and the majority of the time you're right. If you love something, you're set to be a master of it. That is... I know, I'm totally stroking the egos of Geminis, but yes, whenever you guys have a point, you guys know everything. Like, let's be fucking real. Like, let's be real. You guys do know everything. For the most part, okay? Don't get your heads too big. But you guys do a lot of research. You guys, like, have a lot of intelligence in a lot of different places. So when you speak on something, you have your facts straight for the most part, and you know what you're talking about. And when you love something and when you really want something, you will become a master of it. And that's extremely admirable. Admirable or admirable? I'm about to look this up. Anyways, but let's forget about it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I'm like mispronouncing it. But yeah, you guys are masters of your craft. You will set out to be the master of your craft or whatever it is. And you may have multiple crafts because you're Geminis and your thoughts are constantly moving, constantly changing, constantly shifting focus. And it's great. I love it. I love that energy, you know. I have my Mars in Gemini. But yeah. Don't get your heads too blown up. But yeah, you guys mostly are the best at things that you know you're good at. Like, if you know you're good at something, you make sure you're number one at it. And I love that. Even though I'm a Leo and like Leos want to be number one, I'll give the number one spot to Geminis every once in a while because I know y'all deserve it. Okay, Cancers. Cancers. I love how friendly you guys are and how caring you are to everybody. Like, at least when like people first meet you, you guys are very so friendly, so caring, so nurturing. And you always have your best friends back. You guys are extremely, extremely loyal. I don't think people really understand or acknowledge how loyal Cancers can be. If a Cancer really loves you, if a Cancer really cares about you, like if you're a Cancer's good friend, like they will stick to your side. Like they will have your back no matter what until you cross them. If you cross them, then they'll quickly cut you off. Like quickly snip with the little clippers. they'll quickly cut you off. And they'll have no remorse about it. But Cancers are loyal and they're so loving and they're so nurturing and they love their friends and their families. And if you know, if it's reciprocated, if they feel that love with them, like they'll always be there for you, you know? And I love that quality about them. They're so nice. They're so nice. They're a little crazy sometimes, but they're so nice. Crazy, not in a bad way, like crazy in a good way. Like they're so much energy. They really do have a lot of energy. Even though they're like, oh, Cancers like to sleep all the time. Like, no, I feel like Cancers actually do have a lot of energy when they're around the people that they like. Or once they, like, are comfortable being who they are. You know? Leos. Hello, that's me. Leos. What I love about you guys, your charm. There's always an aura that Leos carry around them that attracts people to them like moths to a flame. When I think of Leos, every Leo that I've met, they're just so different, but different in like a good way. Like when I mean different, I mean like their energy is so different from like everyone else's energy. I'm not trying to say like, oh, Leos are the best, we got like this unique energy. I mean, maybe. No, but like the aura, you feel it. It's like a different, it's a very inviting and open and warm type of aura, kind of like the sun. When you think about the sun, that's what you think of Leo. So warm, so inviting. It makes you feel like warmth, you know. I mean, that's if you like the sun. If you hate the sun, then you probably won't like Leos. But yeah, we can't talk too much about Leos because then I'm just gonna be me talking about myself basically, right? So Virgos, I love how detailed you guys are. When you help people, it comes from the heart, so you know it's genuine. Virgos, you guys are so like you guys notice everything. And I thought I was very observant, but no, Virgos are extremely observant. And you guys notice the littlest things, and I'm just like, whoa, that's awesome. Like, I think it's so cool How you guys just notice every little detail around you and everything that's happening around you. And you'll stay quiet and you won't really say anything, or maybe you will say something and everyone would be like, what? What do you mean? Like, that happened? Or you saw that? What? And they're like, and Virgos are like, yeah, look, it's right there. And everyone's like, oh shit, that's been there the whole time. Yeah. Like, I love it. They're so observant and they see everything and they notice everything. And because of that, they're able to like really cater to what someone else needs. You know, they're able to observe you and they're able to understand you in such a detailed way so that when they want to serve you and they want to help you and they want to be there for you, they know exactly like what little details to do and what little details to include in order for you to, you know, feel like that love and that comfort in a way that I feel like no other sign can really embody, because no other sign can really pick up on the details like that besides maybe Gemini, but I feel like Gemini doesn't get so caught up in the details. They kind of see like the big thing and they understand it, you know. Virgos is like, we get to the details of it and that's how we understand it. So yeah, you guys are cool like that. I like you guys. I haven't met that many Virgo. Okay, my phone's like decided to go this way now. Libra. What I love about you guys. Your ability to see the beauty in things. You walk around with an eye for beauty. You know exactly how to make something look and sound good. Libras, I haven't met too many Libras, honestly. So it was a little difficult for me to write that. But what I have noticed for most of the Libras that I have met, and the good things, the good qualities about the Libras, is they definitely do have an eye for beauty. They know what looks aesthetically pleasing. And Libras are ruled by the planet Venus, which is the planet of love, beauty, you know, sensual pleasures like feeling and seeing, just like all your sensories, you know. They know what feels good. They know what looks good. And they try to present that to the world. And they're here to, you know, make the world a more beautiful place, you know. And Libras have their place in the world for that. They not only do they make it look beautiful, they make it feel beautiful. And yeah, that's what I admire about you guys, Libras. You guys are... It's not a superficial beauty. They can focus on the superficial beauty. They know like the superficial beauty, and they understand how to make things balance and how to make things work, especially in interior design and music, in anything dealing with the senses. They know how to make it balanced. They know how to make it flow. They know how to make it feel nice, you know. But even on a deeper level, when you really, I feel like once you really get to know a Libra and you allow them in and they allow themselves to be intimate with you, then they can also bring that beauty into your life, you know. Wherever you feel like you may be feeling out of balance, I feel like Libras can help bring that balance back. Next, Scorpios. You guys are, I like you guys too. You guys are interesting. Scorpios. What I love about you guys, your intensity. It's beautiful and mysterious. Similar to Leo, you carry an aura around you, although it's darker than a Leo's. Its darkness creates mystery, and that intrigues and draws people to you. That's why I like you guys. You guys have this mysterious aura around you. It's like you have a darker aura, but it's not like a negative aura. It's like a dark, like mystery, like intriguing, kind of like when I think of the aura of a Scorpio, I think of like the galaxy. And that's exactly what it is. I feel like it's a galaxy, and it's just so deep and so infinite, and you don't really understand it. You don't really know what's in it, but you know it's magical, and you know they have so much power. You know it's there, but you can't see it, but you feel it, you know. It's difficult to describe, but I hope you guys get it. I know Scorpios would get it. You know. But yeah, you guys are you have an intensity to you. You can see it in the eyes. When you look into the eyes of a Scorpio, if they let you look into into their eyes, you can see their intensity. Like it's a darkness that's intriguing. It's not a darkness that it's like, ooh, scary. I mean, to some people it may come off as scary. To some people, like, let's be real. But I find it intriguing. I like it. Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, I haven't really met any Sagittarius. I know people who are Sagittariuses, but I never gotten really close to a Sagittarius. So it was kind of difficult for me to write Sagittarius. Sagittarius was like the last one. I was like, let me skip it and go back to it, you know? So this is what I wrote. And just based on how I see these Sagittariuses act, even though I don't know them personally, this is how I observe them and how I try to connect to their aura. Sagittarius. What I love about you guys, your free-spiritedness. You are so extra, but it's always in a way that only you can get away with. You can and will do things in such a fun and beautiful way once you tap into your authenticity. Scorpios. Sagittariuses, they're so free. And they're just so carefree and so open, you know? And I love that about you guys. Not everyone can be like that. I don't think anyone else, any other zodiac sign could pull that off except for Sagittarius, you know? Because like I said, only you can pull that off. Any others, like if a Leo tries to pull that off, they're gonna come off as like way too cocky. If an Aries tries to pull that off, also the same thing, like way too cocky, like you'll get away from me. But a Sagittarius does it in such a light-hearted and like beautiful way that it doesn't come off as too cocky, it doesn't come off as too crazy or wild or anything. I mean, maybe to some people who are more like reserved, they're like, whoa, that person's a lot, you know? But it's a lot in a good way, I feel like. You guys carry so much warmth. Same thing with Leos. It's a warmth. It's similar, but it's not the same. We can't say Sagittarius and Leos are the same. They're definitely not the same. That came off really like I was trying to attack Sagittarius. No, but you can't say they're the same. They're not the same. But they do have this warmth to them because they are a fire sign. They are a fire sign just like Leos, just like Aries. But Sagittariuses are ruled by Jupiter, and Jupiter is the planet of optimism. Jupiter is the planet of luck and abundance and just positivity. And when you think of Jupiter, it's just like, it's like one of the most benefic planets next to Venus, you know? So to have Jupiter, such a big planet, and with so much luck and so much abundance ruling you, I feel like that's such a great positive energy. And I keep looking at this. I have a citrine crystal in my room, and it's a really big citrine crystal, and I feel like that's you. Like when you look up the traits and what a citrine crystal, what it helps people with. Citrine is about money and wealth and abundance and positivity, and it helps with the solar plexus chakra, which is right here in your stomach, which helps bring confidence. And I feel like that's what you guys help bring to other people. That's what you bring to this life as a Sagittarius. Next we have Capricorns. I know a lot of Capricorns actually. For some reason, I attract a lot of Capricorns into my life. So what I admire about Capricorns, your drive. Once you're set on a goal, you will accomplish it, and better than most. Nothing is too hard or difficult. You will push through every obstacle to get to what you desire. Capricorns are extremely hardworking, and when they have their mind set on a goal, they will achieve that goal no matter what at all. And that determination is something to admire for sure, 100%. The fact that you guys can literally just zone in and you set yourself on a goal and not even change, be like later on being like, oh no, like yeah, I thought I wanted this, but now I want this. No, like you guys are like, you know what you want, you like think about it and you're like, yep, that's the goal, that's what I'm gonna work towards. And you guys will work towards that goal. And you're some of the most hardworking signs. Like you will not stop working. You will not stop working. I get exhausted. Like watching a Capricorn, I'm like, damn, like, are you done? Like, you want to go have some fun now? And they're like, no, the goal, the goal. And it's admirable, admirable, whatever, whatever the word is. the fact that you guys can just stick to a goal and achieve it, you know? And you guys almost always like achieve it. I don't actually, I want to say always achieve it. Whenever you guys have a goal or something set in your mind, you will achieve it. Unless you have like some other placements in your chart where it makes you a little bit like not so Capricorn. But every Capricorn that I met has had a lot of Capricorn energy in their chart, so I feel like I understand how they work and how they are. But yeah, you're so determined and you're so passionate about the things that you want to achieve. And I love that. You won't let fear get in the way. You will not let fear get in the way. The Capricorns are fearless. They really are fearless. And they will do something. They know if what they want to achieve requires them to step out of their comfort zone and to do something that they've never done before and something that may seem scary, they will do it. They will do it. And that's a good thing. I feel like it's a thing that a lot of Capricorns can teach to a lot of people, you know, how to be fearless in order to achieve your goals. So yeah, that's what I love about you guys, Capricorns. Aquarius. I don't know too many Aquariuses. Actually, I think I only know like one Aquarius. I know two Aquariuses. I know like, okay, never mind. I know a couple Aquariuses. Okay, so what I love about Aquarius is your authenticity. You are so unapologetically yourself, and you make the Leos jealous. Yeah, you do. Your authenticity makes others open up and be happy to be in your presence. When I said that you make the Leos jealous, I'm not jealous of any, well, I'm jealous of the fact of how open you are with everybody, how authentically yourself you are with everyone. Like you really, I feel like as Leos, we lack that, you know, a lot of, you know, trying to be ourselves and express ourselves in a way so that other people can like us. But Aquariuses don't really care if other people like them, because Aquariuses, I mean, if you go by the stereotype, you know, Aquariuses don't really like other people, you know, so they don't care if other people like them or not. So they're able to just be out there and just be like themselves and be their weird, creative, amazing, beautiful selves, and not care about what other people think about them. And I feel like that is so amazing. Aquariuses are some of the most authentic signs in the zodiac, I feel like, because they're able to kind of detach from everybody else and be like, no, like, I'm gonna do what I like. I'm gonna do what I want, and this is me, and if you don't like me, then you can leave. And I don't know, that's what I like about you guys. I know it's a little short, but you make other people happy because you're able to be yourself. And the other people that don't like you, it's because, well, you know what, their vibe sucks. It's fine. Pisces, last one. Hopefully I can finish it before my camera dies. Pisces, what I love about you guys. I really love Pisces. They're so sweet. Little fishies. They really are some of the nicest people. What I love about Pisces, your strong connection to your emotions and intuition. You see things in a way that most people can't. Also, your genuine love to others, for others. You love people completely and wholeheartedly, and it's beautiful. Pisces are so nice. Every Pisces that I met, like, even if they were a little rude, it's not because they wanted to be. It's not like they meant to be. You still feel, even when, let's say, if they said something a little off, you still feel that love that they have towards you, you know? And they're just so connected. They're so connected to everything and to everyone. Dude, their intuition is insane. It's insane. The Pisces that I met, they can sense things and they can feel things on a level that I'm like, what? I mean, I'm a Pisces rising, but even then, like, I'm like, what? Pisces they're another level, man. They're another level, and I love that. And they love so much. When I think of Pisces, Pisces is ruled by Neptune. And they say Neptune is the higher octave of Venus. It's like that spiritual love. Like Venus is like the earthly love, and then Neptune is the spiritual love. And like that deep love, you know? And you feel it and you see it in them. They have this love for everything and everyone around them, especially the people closest to them. They will never stop loving you, I feel like. And maybe that's a fault. Maybe they see that as a fault. But they have that sort of like unconditional, like that Jesus love, you know? Sounds crazy. But they have that love for everybody and everything. And I feel like so many other people should strive to be like that, you know? Instead of spreading so much hate, just, you know, love. You know, learn from your Pisces friends how much they love and care for other things. Like, yeah, they come off as super emotional sometimes because they feel so much. Please don't get mad at them, don't get upset at them if they're crying again or if they're depressed again. They just feel so much. And try to have like sympathy and empathy towards them, because they empathize with everything, you know? Try to understand that and try to feel that, you know, because I feel like everyone needs a little bit more empathy in this world, and Pisces really teach you what empathy really is like, you know, and they have a lot of power to connect. Like, I feel like a lot of Pisces, they know they're extremely psychic, they know they're extremely connected, but they shut that down within themselves at a very young age. Well, not all of them, but some of them. Like the ones that may not come off as the way that I'm describing them as, I feel like maybe they've cut off that part of themselves. They shut it off because it was too much for them to handle at a young age. And now as they're older, they may not come off as a very loving and caring and like sweet person, you know? But they need to connect with that. And I feel like a lot of them are scared to connect with it because it is a little bit scary. Like going through a spiritual journey and like connecting to yourself and to your intuition and to all your feelings and having all those feelings on you and feeling everything around you. It's a lot. It's a lot to handle. And if they don't have anyone there to help guide them through it, it can be difficult. But that's what I feel like Pisces needs. Like if a Pisces is like struggling going through that, they need someone to help them and guide them and be like, it's okay, you know, to feel all these things, and someone to teach them how to understand everything that they're feeling and understand their intuition and understand the messages that they get through. And because they're extremely psychic, like they're so psychic. One of the most intuitive signs of the zodiac. There's Pisces and Scorpio and Cancer, all the water signs, they're usually very intuitive. Let's not forget Geminis. Geminis are low-key, like extremely intuitive, but we'll get to that in another video. We're talking about Pisces right now. But yeah, Pisces, they're so nice, and they have such a nice energy to them, you know? When they connect to that love energy, to that higher octave of love, they have such a sweet energy, and they have such a very, they just make you feel good, you know? They just make you feel good. I love Pisces. So anyways, that's the video. I really hope that if you were maybe not having such a great day, and if you were feeling down on yourself, like I'm useless, or saying all these negative things to yourself, I hope I made you feel better. And I reminded you of all your strengths and everything that is good about you, because there's so much positivity and so much good within you. And yeah, I just hope you guys have a great day, and I hope you liked the video. Hopefully I'll make more videos soon. I'm planning on making more videos soon. I have a couple in my mind. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye!